450 armored beasts are suddenly rendered completely exposed to a modern, invisible enemy. In the crosshairs of the geopolitical powder keg that is the Taiwan Strait, the Taiwan CM-11 Brave Tiger is now facing a terrifying reality check that leaves this aging fleet utterly defenseless from above. Is it a legitimate frontline defender, or has it just become multi-million-dollar useless metal before a single shot is fired? This hybrid monster was born from a desperate defense compromise. Under the political restrictions of the August 17, 1982, United States-China Joint Communique, Taipei was legally barred from purchasing complete, modern second-generation main battle tanks. To bypass this, Taiwan Ordnance Readiness Development Center executed a radical engineering fusion in 1987. They took the rugged chassis of the American M60, a 3 tank, and married it to the cast steel turret of the older M48, a 3. Yet on paper, this was no primitive patchwork. The tactical salvation of the CM-11 Brave Tiger was its surprisingly advanced brain. It was equipped with an NVSG-2 thermal sight and a digital ballistic fire control computer, a high-tech suite directly shared with the early variants of the formidable American M1 Abrams. This gave the CM-11 the highest first-round hit probability on the island during the 1990s. Armed with a 105mm M68, a one-rifled gun, its sole strategic mission was to act as a mobile coastal fortress, designed to shatter lightly armored People's Liberation Army amphibious vehicles the moment they touched the beaches. But as the strategic landscape shifts dramatically in mid-2026, leading global defense analysts argue that this proud defender is running out of time. Before we go on, do you think older tanks can ever truly adapt to the age of high-tech warfare, or is their time officially over? Subscribe now to join the briefing and tell me where you are watching from. The strategic clock struck midnight for this aging fleet on April 27, 2026. On that exact date, the final shipment of 28 American-built M1A2 T Abrams main battle tanks arrived at the port of Taipei, successfully completing a $1,280 million defense contract. With these 108 state-of-the-art heavyweights now fully operational within the elite 6th Army Corps in northern Taiwan, the veteran CM-11 Brave Tiger was immediately stripped of its frontline status and demoted to a secondary role. This displacement triggered a harsh reevaluation. On May 18, 2026, a groundbreaking report by the Australian Strategic Policy Institute openly categorized Taiwan older armor as a deadweight asset. In the unforgiving airspace of 2026, the physical anatomy of the CM-11 has transformed it into a massive liability. Weighing 54 tons, the vehicle crawls with a legacy Continental, a VDS-1792C diesel engine producing just 750 horsepower. This yields an abysmal power-to-weight ratio of less than 14 horsepower per ton, making the tank painfully slow to maneuver or escape incoming fire. The most terrifying flaw lies in its protective shell. Unlike the advanced composite CHABM armor of the newly arrived M1A2T, the CM-11 relies entirely on conventional cast steel armor with a maximum thickness of just 130 millimeters on the turret face. On the flat roof of the turret, the armor protection drops to less than 40 millimeters. This makes the Brave Tiger completely vulnerable to modern first-person view drones and loitering munitions. A single $500 commercial drone carrying a specialized high-explosive anti-tank warhead can effortlessly punch through this thin metal roof, rendering a multi-million-dollar combat vehicle totally useless. Without an integrated active protection system or laser warning receivers, the vehicle remains completely exposed to an airborne threat it cannot see, cannot track, and cannot stop. Faced with this terrifying vulnerability from the air, military planners in Taipei have been forced to orchestrate a radical tactical shift. The conventional doctrine of deployment is being completely rewritten in real time. During the large-scale immediate combat readiness exercise executed on June 23, 2026, acute observers noted that the remaining CM-11 Brave Tiger units were no longer being positioned in open formation along the sandy beaches. Instead, the heavy armor was pulled back rapidly into a dense tactical web known as the Northern Defense Triangle, spanning the strategic sectors of Taipei Port, Bali, and the Tamsui River estuary. This redeployment uncovers a critical dimension often completely overlooked by global media networks. On paper, the only tactical salvation for these older platforms is the exploitation of the island's unique urban landscape. Taipei and its surrounding coastal corridors are dense jungles of heavy concrete infrastructure, specifically dominated by thousands of miles of elevated expressways and massive concrete viaducts. By retreating into these narrow urban corridors, the CM-11 crews are effectively using the thick concrete highways above them as an impenetrable, natural shield. This structural barrier successfully disrupts the vertical diving angle of precision loitering munitions, severely limiting the operational envelope of attacking airborne drones. Hidden inside ruined buildings and tucked beneath elevated roadways, the CM-11 transforms from an exposed target into a dangerous ambush weapon. From these concrete bunkers, its 105mm M68, a one-rifled gun can still comfortably deliver devastating direct fire against any incoming Type 05 amphibious fighting vehicles attempting to secure a beachhead. However, this urban hide-and-seek strategy introduces a massive hidden logistical penalty. Operating a fragmented armor fleet requires maintaining two entirely separate ammunition supply lines, moving both the modern 120mm smoothbore rounds for the M1A2T and the legacy 105mm shell for the CM-11, creating a logistical nightmare. Ultimately, the fate of this armored veteran reveals a profound shift in modern asymmetric warfare. The strategic reality of 2026 indicates that the CM-11 Brave Tiger is neither a total deadweight asset nor a definitive frontline defender. Instead, it has become a platform stuck in a painful tactical transition. When caught in open terrain, the vehicle is an absolute deadweight, easily targeted by modern precision loitering munitions. Yet, when integrated into dense concrete urban cover, it functions as a critical, low-cost defender, capable of delivering heavy direct fire while preserving more advanced assets. This duality is shaping future defense planning. On May 25, 2026, the Armaments Bureau officially announced that the new D3 Cheetah 8x8 wheeled armored vehicle will enter mass production in 2027. Sporting a low-profile design standing under 2.9 meters and a hunter-killer targeting system similar to the M1A2 T Abrams, this mobile platform is built for rapid hit-and-run operations along coastal expressways. The introduction of the D3 Cheetah signaled the beginning of a phased replacement program, meaning the heavy tread marks of the CM-11 Brave Tiger are officially being numbered. The ultimate lesson of the Brave Tiger is clear. The survival of legacy armor depends entirely on creative tactical adaptation, rather than raw steel thickness. As Taipei aggressively expands its homegrown drone manufacturing centers to counter incoming threats, these older tanks are being converted into highly specialized tools for concrete urban ambushes. They are buying valuable time for the deployment of next-generation mobile forces. As this massive transition unfolds across the Strait, a pressing question remains for military observers worldwide. Can older legacy combat platforms like the CM-11 truly be saved by hiding within urban infrastructure? Or does the rapid rise of cheap drone technology mean the era of the heavy main battle tank is drawing to an inevitable close? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.